Guys, how's everybody doing? I pray all is well with you and your families. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nancy, and today I am talking about the stress of finding your purpose. Guys, let me tell you, if you're in this thing of finding what you're supposed to do, like what career fits me, what job fits me really, and you're just looking and looking and you're tired, I just want to tell you I've been there. And just the stress of trying to find yourself, where you belong, what you need to do here on earth is the most agonizing thing ever. And the worst of it all is when you are in this country where milk and honey is flowing all over the place. You have opportunities, but you don't know what to do with the opportunity. It becomes more hard. Like, how can I take advantage of the opportunity without wasting my time on the wrong things? How can I find myself so quick enough so I can take advantage of this opportunity, So yeah, the not having that clear vision of where you need to be going, when you don't know your values, when you don't even know what you like. So how then are you supposed to figure out your purpose, what you're passionate about, especially when you know how to do so many things? You know how to do this, you are everywhere. You don't know whether this is a gift. Is this my area of my purpose? Is this just something that I know how to do it? Is it a learned behavior? What is this? So it becomes a stressful journey. And then worse, when you also are struggling with this identity issue, like you are trying to figure out who you are, you don't know your values, you don't know really where you belong, it becomes even worse. So if you're in this situation, I am talking to you. I'm just going to share with you what I did, to get out of this agony of pain of just searching and going in circles and not finding the purpose and the stress of it all. So if you're not even clear on what is hindering you, then probably your story is similar to mine, where you'll be stuck in this cycle of job after job, different jobs, because you're trying to figure out whether that job is the perfect fit. And then these jobs, when you don't have anything, we already know, especially in this country, that if you don't have a paper showing that you are qualified to be doing this job, you went to school for it, you are just going to get peanuts. So you never have a job that pays you that salary that you need, the benefits that you need, because for you to get that, you have to have a career, unless if you're at that job for so many years, then favor is just on you, you're being promoted higher and higher, it's a different story. But I'm just talking about you are just in a cycle of moving from job to job because you're not sure exactly what's hindering you, what's in your path, what's blocking you or blinding you from you seeing that purpose. So not only will you be trying to figure out what job fits you, you'll be dealing with your loved ones, the pressure from your loved ones, the shame of not having a career, especially if age, is just, that time is just going and going. You're now comparing yourself, like, look at my age mates. They are making six-figure jobs. They have a career. They have degrees. And probably maybe you don't have a degree, or maybe you have a degree, it's just collecting dust because you don't know what to do with it. You don't even like the degree that you did. So you find yourself just like, okay, my age mates are just moving up and higher. soaring in their career, and I don't have a career. They have benefits, they have all this. You're busy comparing yourself, feeling down on yourself, so you have shame, you have pressure, you have these student loans that are looking at you, asking you to, you know what, you need to pay off, and you're telling the student loan, how can I pay you when you are higher than the job that I'm working? You find that the job that you're working is not even close to what you went to school for. So that the pain of searching, of looking, wondering, like, what's my purpose, and then like, what am I supposed to do here on earth, is just too much. And don't get me started with those career quizzes. If you are like me, probably by now you have done gazillion of career quizzes, and the answers are just similar. Probably you have worked the jobs that they're saying you supposed to be doing in those career quizzes answers, and then they're not cheap. After you've done all the questions, at the end they tell you, oh, okay, if you want the answers, pay this much. You're like, what? I did those many career quizzes, and it's very unfortunate that I never got the answer I was looking for after paying those monies to different career quizzes. You know, some are free, but you know, if you want detailed, you are going to pay. Nothing is free here. I got tired of looking and searching, because wherever I searched, I came up short. Whatever I do, it wasn't it. So finally in 2014, I got pregnant. And this is really a miracle, because we thought we were not going to have any more kids. The gap was, I just thought it was not going to happen, but it happened. All glory goes to God. She's our miracle child. It happened, and I got pregnant. Yeah, just imagine, my son is 19, and then my last kid is 7, so you can see. So that me being pregnant, and I was in my late 30s, for some reason I felt ashamed. So I quit my job, because I was like, oh my God, oh, what will people think? I'm pregnant at this age. So what did I do? I hid myself in my house for the 9 months. But doing that actually helped me to see me now, really and truly, because that was the first time I stopped running, stopped being busy, started seeing me for me, you know. So I started saying, you know what, I started making decisions, because I wanted better for myself, better for my family. I wanted to be a better helpmate for my husband. So I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do this no more. So me staying at home, that 9 months period, I made a decision to go back to school. But the problem was, when I decided to go back to school, I did not verify with the one who knew me best, which is my God. I just made a decision because I was bitter and I was desperate, because I was like, hey, God, you are doing this healing thing in me. Why this career thing is not opening? I want a job. I want a good job. I want I want benefits. I want a 6-figure job like my peers, you know? So my motivation was the money and the look of it. You know, I didn't dig deep enough to say, you know what, what's the why behind it. So my why was wrong, my motive was wrong, but I went with it. So during that 9 months, I just started doing my homework on what do I want to do. So hey, guess what, those career quizzes, nursing was on it. So I said, you know what, I had nursing, you make money and you're gonna get benefits and you will get used to it as time goes on, you know. So after I did my research, I said, after the baby come, I'm going back to school. And that's what I did. I went back to school, did night classes with the baby, with children, with a husband. I was determined, but the motive was wrong. I wish only I had verified this with God. I wouldn't have wasted my time and have student loans. But hey, I did it. I went for it. And I managed to pass all the classes, got into nursing school, because it's hard to get into nursing school here in the United States. You have to, and I managed to do that. Oh, glory to God, really. I was like, okay, God, if you knew that I was making the wrong choice, why did you let me do this? But hey, I never asked. I was just going because the motive was to just make that 6-figure, have benefits. Hey, make sure I say, you know what, look at me, look what I accomplished. It wasn't based on the right motive at all. So halfway in my nursing class, I quit. I quit when I started doing the clinicals. I knew it. This was not for me. I wasn't cut for it at all. I wanted to hang in there, but when that time came, oh my goodness, I knew it. I knew it. I started breaking out. My mouth was breaking out. Everything was breaking out. Stress. I just knew that I made the wrong decision. But you know what? Once I quit, wow. If I think of the the money I spend on those books, nursing books are expensive, people. Do not make decisions based on emotions. Oh, anyway, moving on. I just managed to finish the degree as a science degree instead of nursing degree, which was sad, but I knew even if I finished that nursing, I was not going to be happy at all. That wasn't me. Anyway, I said this to say, even when you want to make this decision, you have to, I say this, you have to make a decision, but make sure your decision is based on what God has for you. Go to God first and just pour your heart to Him. Make sure what you are choosing is what He has for you. You have to be really somebody who is patient enough to wait for the answer. Don't rush to doing stuff just because you want to please people or you want more money or whatever. It might work for you. I don't know. It might work for other people. Who knows? It just didn't work for me. So I'm just saying, don't waste money or waste time by chasing what is not yours in the name of you want to make money or you want people to look at you in a certain way. That's my point. So even during those school years, because now I had more time to myself in school, I had time to really dig down and journal more about my feelings. So journaling was now, I would journal my frustrations, irritations, weaknesses, strength. I would do that every day. So when I started seeing a pattern of the stuff that I was repeatedly doing every day that I liked, I saw, okay, maybe that's where this thing is leading me. But then, like I said before, when you are somebody who do so many stuff, it's like you are not sure too. You're just thinking like maybe it's just one of those stuff. So the frustration becomes more because you're not sure if it's just one of those stuff that you like to do, So, but I'm saying, if you journal, you will be able to see that pattern of where your frustrations are. Maybe those frustrations are just pointing you to your purpose, or you'll see where your weaknesses are and ask God to strengthen you. Maybe it's something that is hidden in those weaknesses, or it can be what you are good at. When you're doing it, you are repeating it every day with no stress. You love doing that same thing every day. Or maybe something that you're pushing on your friends, like, oh, why don't you do this? Not realizing that you are pushing what you want to do, but you just don't have it in you. So you keep pushing it on your friends, like, why don't you try doing this? So just watch what you are saying or what you are telling to your friends to do. You probably are telling them your purpose because you are afraid to just launch out over there. Again, guys, just stop comparing yourself. Do not even worry about what other people's lives is going. If they are climbing the ladder, clap for them, but don't compare yourself and try to keep up, because their story is different from your story. Just surrender to God and let him help you, since he knows us well than we know ourselves. You might as well just stop running and just put a halt to going from job to job if you can. That way you are able to listen, because as long you keep running and moving from job to job, every time you're frustrated and irritated, then you're not gonna hear the message. So keep journaling. Journal all your feelings, your frustration, your irritation, your strength, your weaknesses. And if you are somebody who likes to do so many things, write it down. The why behind everything that you like to do. Why do you like to do A? Why do you like to do B? Why do you like to do C? And how many times are you doing that A or B or C? If you journal, you are going to find that pattern of something that you keep repeating and you enjoy doing, or a pattern of a frustration or a irritation, because even an irritation can lead you to a purpose. There's a reason why that thing will be irritating you. Maybe you are the answer to that irritation. Who knows? Meditation is going to help you. It helped me, at least. So if you are not into this meditation, you might want to try and look into it, where you are you go somewhere by yourself, for a walk by yourself with no distractions, because you want to hear exactly the things within. What is you? What is coming from you, in you? What is in you? That's what you want to connect with. And then watch what you are pushing on your kids or your friends, because that might be the answer too. But just relieve yourself from that pressure of keep looking and searching and running after this and this and this. Just relieve yourself from that all. The other thing that I would tell you is you must be ready for this purpose when it comes. So make sure your mind is ready, because it might not look like those quiz answers. It might not look like that degree. It might not look like what you envisioned. It might be totally different than what you expected. So I really believe that God delays us from seeing this purpose because he wants us to slowly grow into this. Because if he just showed us everything, I would have said no. I would have said no, I can't do it. But I think he makes us to slowly mature into what he called us to do. That way you appreciate and you just mature in it. So yeah, you just have to get ready. Get ready for, it can be a disappointment if you want to look it like that, but it's a good disappointment that you love and you find fulfillment into doing it. So that's what I personally have learned. And the other thing is, maybe the passion, or let's say passion, purpose, it might not even pay you anything. like you wanted. That six-figure job that you wanted, maybe your passion don't even pay that. So you have to also get ready for those sacrifices. You will sacrifice a lot, maybe, or be patient. I'm not saying it happens to everyone. I'm just saying whatever God calls you to do, it's just going to require some sacrifices of some kind, whether it's your time, money, whatever it is. It's just going to require you to sacrifice so much. But if you are passionate about that thing, it's bringing you joy, fulfillment, then it's not going to be it's going to be a no-brainer, really, because you have found that love, the why. So it becomes a joy, like a joyous thing, like you enjoy doing it for nothing. So that's why I said, you know what? I don't know. God is wise. He just is wise. He knows how to do it. So instead of you stressing yourself and pursuing nothing in the name of finding this purpose, let the purpose find you. Just, if you can, just surrender to Him, because He has your answer, and just give your all to the job you have at hand. Yeah, give your all, be exceptional in it, and journal what you like. Journal your heart on paper. Your heart will talk to you somehow, and you'll find out maybe 3-5 years from now, whatever you were journaling, you were putting the answer, but you were not able to see that answer. God will just reveal that answer to you maybe 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now, who knows. But my point is, if you just stop chasing and stop like stressing yourself, to let that thing find you, let the purpose find you, because it's already there. It's a matter of you aligning with that purpose. So maybe aligning will be you not running no more, you facing the truth, being honest with yourself, journaling, meditating, you know, creating that space with God where He can really speak to you and you can hear now, because you're not rushing or you're not busy no more, so really it's about you creating that environment so you can hear the answer of why you are here. That's so guys, with what I have learned, all I can tell you is it's not the career that is going to fulfill you. It's only God who can feel that emptiness that you are feeling, that searching, that running, that busyness, that job to job. It's you just looking for that fulfillment, and only God can do that for you. But you have to spend time with Him, and in that spending time with Him, He will reveal to you your purpose, because it's already in you. So really, I thought it was out there. I have to look, search, but I didn't know that it was already in me. It was a matter of me spending time with Him so it can be revealed to me. When I had that space, when I had that patience and time, then He revealed that to me. So that's what I'm just saying. If you just spend time and focus on Him, He will reveal that purpose, your passion, your why to you. You just have to spend time with Him, and everything will just work out for your good. Even those jobs, many jobs that you were working, all that is just going to make sense, and it's just going to direct you to that purpose, and it's just going to make sense, like, oh wow, that's why I was going to that, that's why I worked at this place or this place. So only God is the one who's going to fill that emptiness. That's all for today, guys. I hope this helps somebody out there, and you have a wonderful, blessed week. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.